Hey guys, Shocky here, bringing you guys a new video, and I'm just trying some new recording settings. So if the video looks better, let me know. If it looks worse, let me know. I'm trying to bring higher quality videos to you guys, and that's going to be one step at a time. So yeah, this is going to be a set of 3 games against Matt. We're using some Pokemon that we either been working on, or some of the Pokemon that have been sitting in our box for a while that we kind of felt like using. It's just kind of a fun battle. We actually go 3 games here, and 3 very interesting games. I did have some good games against Muncher88 from the Team Rocket stream, and I didn't record the first one, so I can't bring you guys that because the game I do have saved was not as good as the first one. So yeah, but anyways, let's get this going here. So he's actually going to lead with this Hydreigon, and I'm actually going to lead with my Greninja. And I know what you might be thinking, oh, that's good for you because, you know, Ice Beam is going to come in and destroy it, but I'm not actually running Ice Beam on this Greninja. This is actually a physical Greninja I've been working on. It's pretty interesting. The thing is pretty okay. I mean, it's obviously not as good as the Life Orb version of the physical one. I mean, of the special one, but I'm just going to use the U-turn. I'm almost going to kill the Hydreigon, actually. I'm going to go with the Minshow. I think he's going to go with something that's not Focus Blast, but he actually ends up going with the Focus Blast. I would have survived like a Dark Pulse or something, which is what I was hoping for. Or a switch out, but no, he stayed in and went with that, and it's actually going to one-shot my Minshow, which is not the best for me. I'm going to put out Greninja because I know it's faster now. I know he's probably choice specs, so there's no reason not to. He's actually going to go out this Conkeldurr, which I'm like, okay, fine. I'm going to go with the Power-Up Punch. Yes, this is Power-Up Punch Greninja, and he's just going to eat it up, and I'm like, what is this madness? That is not a Conkeldurr that I am friends with. So he's going to go up with his leftovers a little bit. I'm actually just going to go for the U-turn. I don't want to be part of this relationship. This is no good for me. That's actually going to do pretty good damage for not being very effective. Did a lot more because of that +1, though he did bulk up, so I don't know how much more power that was. I'm just going to go out with my Dialga Tail Whip, who is obviously the most OP Pokemon if you've seen my other videos. And he's just going to continue to bulk up. I'm not a huge fan of him bulking up here. I'm kind of scared of the bulk up. Actually, the first one, I did hit him without the bulk up. That's right. I was getting ahead of myself here. So I'm just going to go for the Dragon Tail because bulk up is scary. I don't know what he's going to try to do. I thought he might go for the Ice Punch there. But I actually get the poison. And usually you're like, yeah, you get the poison. No. No, not against Guts. Not against Guts. He's going to go out it's going to bring out the Nidoking. Out of all the Pokemon he has, it had to bring out the Nidoking, which is actually just going to kill me. One hit with that Earthquake. Of course, Nidoking has that Sheer Force. It is an absolute monster. Has that Stab Earthquake and a Life Orb. I just have nothing to do with it. I'm just going to go with Charizard here because I know Charizard can probably do some damage to this thing. This is my Megazard. Yeah, this is my Mega Charizard Y. So I'm just going to Mega Evolve. That's why I have the Heptile on my team too, just to get that boost off of the Solar. Having 2 Pokemon that can work off of it is fine and is really good. So I'm going to be able to get that Drought off. It's going to be not really worth it. I'm going to go with the Fire Blast here. And this Bath Time is actually going to live with 1 life because it has the Focus Sash. And now I'm like, great. But it's fine. I'm somehow faster than him, so I'm going to be able to take him out. I thought I was going to go down there to a Lightning Bolt, but able to actually do that. So that was good. He's going to go with Darmanitan, and I know this thing's going to go with the Stone Edge, or it's going to go with the Rock Blast. So I go with Focus Blast, hoping it's not Choice Scarf. And he's actually just going to go with the Rock Throw, and it's going to one-shot me, of course. The critical hit did not matter there. And down goes Charizard. So I'm just going to send out the Greninja. I know this is going to scare him out. Since I know he's not Choice Scarf, I'm faster than him. I can just go for the Waterfall and hope for the best. But he's going to send out Conkeldurr. I can't believe it. This thing is the bane of my existence. So I'm going to change to that Water type, get the Waterfall off here. It's not going to do anything. He's going to eat it up, and I'm just crying. I'm crying because I know a Mach Punch will probably kill me with the Guts up. So I'm just in a terrible position. He is going to go for the Mach Punch, and it's actually not going to kill me, which kind of surprised me. Bulkier than I thought, I guess, Greninja. And I'm just going to go for the U-turn again. U-turn does okay damage. He is poisoned, so I know eventually he'll die. But if he goes for one bulk up, I'm pretty much just GG'd. I'm just going to go out with Skin So Dry. The sunlight fades right when I do too, so I didn't even get to take advantage of it or anything. He's going to heal up a little bit more with those leftovers. He's going to take a little bit of poison damage. And I just want to say I was playing like trash yesterday. I was not playing my best games. But he's going to go with the Mach Punch, which I should have predicted and actually switched into my Doublade, my Eviolite Doublade, which I know could take a shot from this Conkeldurr no matter what. So that's what I should have did, predicting that to get the free switch. But I didn't. But I'm just going to go with the Doublade now. Doublade is really, really tanky. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak, hoping that it's enough to kill because he didn't use that bulk up. But I think this thing is bold and has that full defense boost there. So EV spread. I'm not having fun with this Conkeldurr right now. But he is going to be able to die to that poison. I should have actually went with Substitute in hindsight. But that's fine. It's perfectly okay. It doesn't really matter. He's going to go out with the Nidoking, and I'm just like, great, here comes an Earthquake. I'm just going to Shadow Sneak, whatever. Just take some damage to Nidoking, and hopefully I can make it through this alive. But, no, Nidoking is way too strong. I am going to survive with 6 life. He's going to take a little bit more damage. I'm just going to continue to Shadow Sneak. I might as well. There's no reason going for anything else at this point. If I would have went with the Substitute, I would have been in a really good position because I would have had Substitute up and his guy would have died to the poison anyway, so it wouldn't have mattered. But yeah, down goes me. Out comes Greninja. Greninja's not in a good place, so he's going to withdraw the Nidoking. It doesn't really change anything. He's going to go out with the Darmanitan. I kind of just went with the Waterfall anyways because it's good against both of them. So it didn't really matter. So down goes Darmanitan because Greninja is way too strong. So one less Pokemon to deal with. And you might be saying, how come I'm not taking Life Orb damage? I'm not using Life Orb. I figure since I am going to be faster than a lot of Pokemon and I run the Stab Quick Attack. I know I was going to run Water Shurikens, but the 30 with Stab, the possibility of 30 with Stab is definitely not as good as having the, you know, the Stab for the full damage. So that's the only reason why the 40 Stab is better than 30 Stab. So he's going to actually go with that and going to be able to take me out, and that is game 1. So there's nothing I could do here. It just was a really bad game for me. Do I have one more Pokemon? No, that was it. So, game 1, pretty quick. And now we'll move on to game 2 here. So, game 2 was pretty interesting. It was a lot better than game 1, obviously, because I have to win this one, because it does go to 3 games. So, I'm just going to start off with the Charizard. He goes with the Darmanitan. I already know I'm most likely faster. All I need to do is hit with this Focus Blast, and I know I'll be able to one-shot this Darmanitan. There's no way he's surviving it at all. So I just really want to get this done. Please, something... Oh, no, I missed again. So he's actually going to U-turn, predicting the switch, which I, like, sighed with relief when he did that. I was like, oh, man, he thought I was going to switch into something. But no, he's actually going to go with Nidoking, which I was kind of weirded out by. I'm just going to go with the Solar Beam. I know he can't hit me with the Earthquake. I'm not sure what he's going to do, if he has the Stone Edge or he has, you know, Surf or something like that. I'm not sure, but he just goes with the Poison Jab, and I was like, okay, that's perfectly fine. I will survive that. Please no poison, please no poison, no poison. I was like, thank you. So he's going to switch out there. He doesn't want to take the death yet. He's going to go back out Darmanitan, but I kind of predicted that and went with the Dragon Pulse. Dragon Pulse was good against anything he had. He has no fairies, so it was just the safe move out of all my moves. Just go with the Dragon Pulse again. No reason to try to go for the Focus Blast or Fire Blast, which both have a really good chance of missing. I want to go with the 100% accuracy move. He's going to go with the Hydreigon, and I kind of don't want to stay in against this thing because I don't know if it's faster than Charizard. I didn't do the lookup on it. So I just want to go out to the Doublade, predicting the Focus Blast. But he actually goes to Draco Meteor, and I'm fine with that. I mean, it's going to do a lot of damage, but that's only because I don't have the greatest special defense. But I am going to be able to survive it, and his special attack's going to go down. Sunlight is going to go away, and I believe he's stuck in that, so he's just going to switch out here. And he's going to go back out with that Conkeldurr, which, once again, is the bane of my existence. I'm just going to go for the Shadow Sneak, thinking I'm going to die anyway, so I went with that. He's going to heal up what I just did. And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm going to do against this Conkeldurr. He's going to go for the payback, of course. And that is not going to be enough to kill me. I'm stuck at 6 life. It was a critical hit. I'm just going to go for the Toxic. And I know what you're saying. Oh, last game you didn't want him poisoned. Well, I want to poison this time. I have a better setup, and only my Doublade will be dead. So I'm okay with poisoning this Conkeldurr at this point in the game. It just gives me a bigger advantage. So I'm just going to Shadow Sneak, predicting the death anyway, so there's no point. He might go for the bulk up, and he actually does, which was a way better move than going for the kill on me. And I'm just like, wow, well, I just kind of let him set up, and he has guts. So I was like, great, now he's pretty much +2. So he's going to take a little bit of poison damage. He's going to be about quarter gone. I know Conkeldurr doesn't really have reliable recovery, so I have kind of free range against him. I'm just going to go out with Tail Whip, though. He's going to go for the payback. Since I didn't hit him, it's not going to do the most damage, but it does more than half. Unbelievable. Actually, it does exactly half. And I'm just like, really? This is ridiculous. Unbelievable. I can't even, like, contain myself right now. So he's going to go for the Mach Punch, which kind of surprised me. If I were him, I would have went with the Drain Punch there. It still wouldn't have killed me, but at least he would have got some life back. Well, I'm just going to be able to knock him out. Dragon Tail always goes second because it has that negative priority. So it's just not the best. He's actually going to get the Haunch Crow, which made me cry a little bit. He's going to go for the Brave Bird. I actually went with the Toxic Spikes just to try to get them down and do something, but no, he actually goes with that. I was hoping he was going to go for the Sucker Punch. He went for the way better move. So he's going to get that Moxie boost. I'm fine with that. It doesn't really bother me. Haunch Crow doesn't really do anything against my team. And Haunch Crow is more of a late game sweeper, so it's just not even that good. I'm just going to go for the Stone Edge. I know I'm going to be faster than Haunch Crow. Min Xiao is actually really fast, and I have Jolly Nature on him, so I'm okay with that. Min Xiao is going to be able to take him out. Min Xiao, really underrated Pokemon. I know it's UU to OU, I believe, and it's so strong. I'm running Baton Pass Sword Dance on it, so look forward to that. But I'm going to be able to knock out this Hydreigon in one hit with that high jump kick, and I was like, every time I go to use high jump kick, I'm like, please don't miss, because it's not just missing, it's missing plus you're going to take half your health, which is just the worst of all time. Min Xiao does have the Regenerator ability, which can make up for that if they didn't physically hit you, and I run Baton Pass, so I'm able to actually switch out, get an advantage, and gain life back, so I just think it's a really good set. My goal is to double Sword Dance, switch into Doublade, and just sweep with Doublade, but hasn't even got close to happening yet. So he's going to go with Shadow Ball. It's going to be able to take out my Min Xiao. I should have actually switched there, knowing that he had that Focus Sash, but at that point it didn't really matter to me. I'm going to go out the Greninja. I'm just going to use the U-turn. I could have went with the Power Up Punch, but I don't want to get stuck in against that Conkeldurr. So I'm just going to switch out and get into a better position for that fight, which is any special attacker, really. So I'm just going to go back out with Charizard, because Charizard's going to allow me to get that Sun Up, which means I can actually go in to my my Heliolisk after Charizard dies to a Mach Punch. So yeah, there goes Charizard down to the Mach Punch. I'm like, great, well, that's fine. I was hoping that maybe he'd go for the bulk up, thinking I was going to switch, but that's fine. I'll take that all day. He's going to gain some leftovers, but he's also going to take some poison, so that's okay too. And here comes Skin So Dry. And I'm going to go for the Thunderbolt, and I was able to get it off. I was surprised he didn't go for the Mach Punch. The Mach Punch might have killed me. I'm not completely sure that it would have, but I'm thinking it would have. So that's game 2. I've won it by the skin of my teeth, and here we go with game 3. So game 2 is really good. I really like that one. So I'm going to be leading with the Greninja again. I just think it's the best lead I have. Do have that U-turn, and he is so fast. This is actually adamant, and he's going to lead off with the Conkeldurr. I was like, unbelievable. I saw the Mach Punch coming all day, but I went for it anyways. With me predicting that he thought I would switch, so that was a good prediction by me, because if he went for the Mach Punch, Greninja would have been dead, and I would have been in a terrible position. So I go with Tail Whip, predicting the bulk up, and he actually does go with the bulk up, so I'm fine with that. I'm just going to get him out of here, excuse me, and he's going to heal up with the leftovers again. This is the most annoying Conkeldurr I've ever faced. He's going to go with the Mach Punch. Once again, should have went with the Drain Punch. No reason to go with the Mach Punch here. I'm going to go with the Dragon Tail and actually miss. I was like, wow, really? After all the things that have gone wrong for me, you're going to miss with the Dragon Tail Tail Whip? Are you serious? Come on. You're supposed to be the best all time. Here, he should have actually, once again, went with the Drain Punch. He would be at full life. He would be in a very good position. I'm like, please don't poison here, too. And he actually doesn't get the poison. I get to send him out. But I get the Nidoking again. Tail Whip wasn't really good in this situation. I don't know if he built this team thinking I was going to bring Tail Whip, because he does watch my videos quite often, and he really likes Tail Whip. So he probably predicted against it. I'm just going to switch to the Charizard, predicting the Earthquake. It was kind of an obvious Earthquake there. There was no reason not to go for the Earthquake either, so it made the most sense. So I'm going to just Mega Evolve here. Charizard's going to be powerful. I'm going to get the Drought off, and I'm just going to go for the obvious... Oh no, I actually go for the Dragon Pulse, predicting the switch, and it doesn't do as much as I hoped it was going to do. It doesn't even do half, but he's going to go for the Poison Jab. I'm not sure why he stayed in. In my opinion, he should have left. He's going to put me down to 41 life, and he's actually going to switch out here. So I was like, okay, well, this could be good. This could be good. I actually go for the Solar Beam, which is the good choice in my opinion, and I am perfectly fine with picking that. So this is going to do about half, I know, or more than half, because I know he's not vested in special defense, because there's no way if he's that tanky. So he's going to go for the Mach Punch, and of course Charizard resisted, so I'm going to be able to live. If he had gotten poisoned earlier, I would have been dead there. So I got to thank my Tail Whip for not poisoning him. And the Solar Beam's actually going to take him out. So 2 Solar Beams, Conkeldurr's down. I am in a very, very good position, because that is the only threat to me. Now Charizard's pretty much dead. I'm going to go for the Focus Blast, and I'm going to miss for the 3rd time. 3 out of 3 Focus Blasts missed. And Charizard is officially the worst of all time at Focus Blasting. So I'm going to go Skin So Dry, and let's try this again. But he's going to run away. I don't blame him. That was a really good switch there. He's going to go with the Nidoking, which is halfway dead anyways. So he might have thought I was going for the Thunderbolt or the Volt switch. So that was a really good switch in, but I'm actually going to be able to hit with that. And he's going to go down to about 1 health, 2 health maybe. And I'm just going to go for the Dark Pulse to get the kill. There's no reason for me to try to be overzealous and go for another Focus Blast, because we've seen how that went. We're 1 for 4. Not the best. So he's going to go with the Darmanitan. I believe I'm faster than Darmanitan, so I'm just going to go for the Volt Switch. Maybe able to kill it. Probably do more than half. But I actually get the crit. And I think the crit did matter, because I think he would have survived with about, 40 HP or something like that. So I'm going to get out of there. I don't want to be in anyways. I'm going to go out with Greninja, because like I said, Greninja is a really good switch in. He has no Mach Punch now. He goes out with the Haunch Crow. I could survive a Sucker Punch, because I do resist it. So I'm not going to go for the Quick Attack here. I'm actually going to go for the Waterfall to do maximum damage here. I just want to get as much damage on this Haunch Crow as possible. Like I said, Haunch Crow is not the scariest Pokemon to me, because I do have a lot of Pokemon that do take care of it really well. And I'm just going to go for the Quick Attack, and that shows the power of Quick Attack. And Quick Attack is really strong on Greninja, in my opinion. It does get that stab. It is a priority move with a couple of power-up punches. It is very, very strong. So I'm just going to go for power-up punch. It's going to do more than half to this thing. I'm going to get the attack raise. He's actually going to go for Shadow Ball, which surprised me. I don't know if he has the Thunderbolt on this thing, which I think he should, but I'm going to survive with 2 HPs. So I'm going to get the second power-up punch off. I'm going to be +2 attack now. I am very happy with that. Down goes bath time.